So.
Oh, he's fucking Daddy Mummy over here then. Isn't it? Daddy Mummy.
Daddy Mummy's gone out. I can't come, guys. Daddy Mummy's gone partying. That's cool. Daddy Mummy, guys, and I can't come.
At least mine's a fucking real excuse.
Oh,
Fucking.
you've seen the pictures of me behind the bar? Behind the bar?
No.
I'm always sending you pictures and videos and stuff.
Him?
On the chat? Actually, no, I've actually sent it to you, don't I?
Yes.
I'll start sending
This
them.
is fake.
I'll start sending it. Anyway, back to the thing. Anyway, you're Spencer FC, sorry.
Daddy Mummy. Your mum is now known as Daddy Mummy.
Daddy Mummy.
Oh, when you see it, you got to pull of it.
What a fucking kid.
Anyway,
When you see Daddy Toby or Daddy Menard, you got to say it. You got
Daddy Buzz.
He already does say it.
I really
What are you talking about?
Daddy. Oh.
Cut that out. That's
Oh! Oh, just smacked my nose on that. Oh!
Leave that in.
Oh!
Leave that in.
That definitely will get cut out, I bet.
Oh!
I bet that definitely get cut out.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell, come
Oh!
on.
Your fucking nose almost bleeding, you cunt.
Oh! Fuck that. I hit that really hard. That's your fault.
Look at
Your
Why?
body was hiding it.
Look at your fucking nose, you cunt. Look.
Well,
Oh my god, I sort of proper bloody cut that, you know?
let's
Oh,
Leave that
right
in.
on the bridge.
see. You've got to leave that in now.
Leave
You've
it
got to
in.
cut your nose now.
Oh my god,
They're,
that's your
they're
fault.
going to go, what happened there? Because 1 minute you're like, they're fucking normal. Then next thing
Why would you go like that? Why would you go?
I was one of you man, I don't know if it was who went, bro. And then I was laughing like, oh my god, and I went smack. Oh.
That's what you get. That's what you get for fucking me.
That's like,
That's from Alex from Glasgow as well.
Oh yeah.
For real.
Fucking Glasto. He really is a
Anyway.
bad man.
Anyway.
Fucking bloopers.
Bloopers.
People are gonna wonder why I've got a fucking cut on me.
Well, you're
nose
gonna have
there.
to
You gotta leave
keep
it
it
in.
in.
Keep
You're
it
gonna
in,
have to
won't
keep
I?
it in, Go on.
Keep it in.
We're gonna have to keep you in the ball.
Yeah, well you went cut that out, so sorry.
There
Sorry.
you go. There you go.
Your nose is fucking like, it's ready to bleed.
Oh, well, I think it is.
Well, it is actually bleeding.
Jeez.
I love this.
Nah, it's alright.
Yeah, you be right.
So, that really hurt. So, esports.
Esports.
Right. Right. Jesus. Yeah. Really, I've got to go training tomorrow. I mean,
Oh, you just say you had got into a fight with someone, didn't
Yeah, so
I'll say yeah, and that's why I need more flipping training.
Yeah.
I lost a fight with a bloody deck chair.
Yeah.
Whatever
Deck
it is. Garden furniture. Deck chair. So,
Esports.
esports. Right. So anyway, right. I want to talk about this. I had a big debates on Twitter at the Lawless. Nearly 4,000 followers. 45,000 subscribers. More than that. No, yeah. So
This is just your
it's just a bit of fun, isn't it?
fun,
Bit of
yeah.
laugh.
Bit of fun, isn't it? Bit of laugh.
That was a laugh.
That was a laugh.
Yeah,
That was a laugh. You won't get that on the other channel.
You won't. You won't. That's why you've got to subscribe to here for great stuff like me
Exactly.
smashing my nose. You guys got to do it now,
Smash
so we're
mouth
even.
over, I'd smash mouth over.
You've all got to do it, so we're even. We've got to
Smashing
be,
pumpkins over there.
got to be equal.
Super Smash Bros.
Alright, come on, come on.
Happy International Friend Day, by the way.
Oh,
guys.
it's International Friends Day. We should have said it at the top of the start.
Yeah.
We're friends like each other. Who needs enemies?
Yeah, exactly. Look at these deck chairs.
Hey, come on, esports. Esports.
So you guys not gonna be even
No.
with me? and
No,
smashing
no,
up?
no.
So anyway, I'm in. This guy Spencer FC. His name's Spencer.
I think that some people might know him. Don't they?
Oh,
He's
I'm
quite
sorry.
Big in the world.
I'm sorry,
of
everyone-
YouTubing.
Everyone should know him. Then.
Well, he's got
Is
quite
there-
a few
does everyone
followers.
know it?
He's got quite a few.
But is
followers.
everyone?
Guess who doesn't know him?
This guy. There you go. So,
Yeah, but it's Damo. isn't
You're.
it?
Oh wait, it's Damo.
Anyway, go on.
Oh, yeah, I really am the 50-year-old, aren't
Yeah, he is.
I?
Right. So
Esports.
right. So anyway, this guy Spencer Owen that not everyone knows. Like he's the most famous geezer in the world, but He done an interview on the Talkspot because I think he's involved in esports. He's a gaming YouTuber. He also started a football team, a hashtag football team, hashtag United. That's their slogan. You know, no problem with it. I met he's a nice enough guy in person, and this, that, and the other. But I disagree with what he said. He came out and said about he's bigging up esports as like this legitimate sport, and which I have nothing against it. I've never had anything against esports. That it should exist. It's electronic, you know, gaming. Esports is gaming, right? Competitive gaming.
Like PlayStation 4 and stuff like that.
PlayStation 4, PC, Xbox,
it's across all platforms.
Whatever platforms. You know, football, sports games, shooting games. Fortnite is the new big one. Call of Duties, flipping. Anyway. So anyway, yeah, because he's in that space. He's trying to talk to Talksport and legitimize it and big it up. And he said, is what I'm actually agreeing with. He said it takes just as much commitment. I'm paraphrasing. To be an esports player as it does other sports.
What, professional
It takes just as much commitment to be a professional esports player as it does to be a professional in other sports. In traditional sports, right? Which I disagreed with massively.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, evident. You know, there was that kid. How old is that kid who just won Fortnite?
15, yeah.
50,
Boy from Essex, yeah.
Boy from Essex, 15 years old, just won $1 million. $1
million, yeah.
In a Fortnite championship.
Yeah, he went.
So how many years has he dedicated his life? Yeah, because it's going to be held on the same counter here. So kid won $1 million playing Fortnite. You know the game's only been out for 2.5, 3 years. So how can you compare that 2.5, 3 years that a kid, you know, hasn't been playing religiously, you know, much in the same that a football player will be on the pitch. Yeah, that's not the same. I mean,
a football player
this kid's only played it.
Be in the Premier League.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So and this kid's played it when he's come back from school, and his mum, you know, before she cooked his fish fingers and brushed his teeth.
Yeah.
She
and this is you know. And so people started throwing all these different sports, right? And I don't care what sports people was throwing, like they throw darts. Right? What about darts, right? And it's funny, that was the big one. Darts. Like darts isn't on the level of a footballer, right? But I guarantee you have to spend more years practicing and playing to get good, to get on the level to be a darts, to be at the top. Say Phil the power table, right? He trained religiously and for years and years and years, and played for years and years, and had to go out to play against other people to hone it and so things like that. It's not darts is nowhere near on the level of a proper athletic sport. And this is what I'm saying. Spencer FC was saying that esports are gamers, and he was trying to break it down to dictionary definitions, and it doesn't matter. The word that we use today for athlete, you can go back to in Greek it comes from the Greek word, and no one gives a shit where it comes from, what the Greek word is. The word that we understand, athlete, to be athletic, an athletic type of sport, and you have to be, we consider an athlete. You know what I mean? Today, everyone's used to the word athlete. Don't give a shit what it means in Greek, Spence, right? So, homeless, we'll call that Spence. Yeah. So, but yeah. So say darts. Yeah, darts.
But
right?
would you say though, like, someone that plays esports, are putting that level of commitment?
They're putting
as not as much as they're putting the hours in, basically.
Yeah, but
they're putting the hours. They're doing 8 hours. They're doing more than that.
Yeah, they're
putting the hours in. They're training.
I'm not
to be
saying
the best.
that there's nothing.
Yeah.
In, like I'm saying, it's a bit. I haven't got the time. Look, I've played online games, right?
Yeah.
I'm terrible. I haven't got the time it takes, and I know you have to play the same. You have to play your games religiously. But people were doing that anyway before it was a sport. You go back to when online gaming first became a thing, right? When online gaming was first starting to become big, right? And you had like Halo days and stuff
3.
like that, right?
Yeah.
Before esports was really a thing, you had people that spent every single day. In fact, before online gaming was a thing.
Me?
Yeah. Listen, I'm not here to attack gaming. I'm a lifelong gamer. We're all lifelong gamers. People have been spending every single hour of every single day playing games since before there was a competitive gaming. People do it on single player games. Just because they do it now for their sport, maybe it's different. Maybe they've even got to put more practice in or whatever. But they're still playing a game they enjoy, right? And this is what I said with esports. There's another difference from esports to regular sports. And even if you want to talk about snooker or darts or any of these non-athletic sports, to get good at Fortnite, what do? You play Fortnite. Get good at Call of Duty, you play Call of Duty. That's all you do is you play the game as is. Yeah. Now to get good at a game at darts, right, you don't just play the 501 darts which they play on stage. You have to practice, say you spend hours practicing doubles, double one, double one, double one, double one, double two, double two, each number, playing round the clock, like, right, okay, so double one, double two, and then bang. You play that, which is by yourself, which is really boring, because I've done it, right, really, really boring. And the same with snooker. Snooker, you're not just going to play games of snooker with other people to get better. You're not just going, let's go down the snooker club and play. I'm going to play snooker all day for 8 hours. No, you've got to set these things up and do this other training. Football.
Yeah, we've seen it, haven't we?
Yeah.
Like people put themselves, they'll place the ball in like the most awkward position to say, right, look, I'm going to get out of that.
Yeah, you have to really set these different things. You're not just playing that game. Football, they're not just playing 90 minutes of 11 on 11. They've got to do all of these drills and stuff like that. That's without the dietary requirements, right? And this is what I'm saying. Even to put it on the level of a footballer or a boxer, and that's what some of these people were doing, saying it's a boxer or footballer. You have the dietary things that you have to require. You have to eat. You can't eat certain things, and you have to make sure you eat this. You have to eat at certain times of the day, several times a day. You have to go to the gym.
That many calories. Yeah.
Calories. You have to go to the gym. So it's physically taxing, the training and the actual sport. It's hard. It's not like, you can't just quantify things in hours. Well, if a footballer trains for 8 hours in a day and a gamer trains for 8 hours a day, that's the same.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's physically grueling on your body to truly be an athlete. And in boxers are even another level. They can't even have sex while they're training for a fight.
Yeah.
Like,
see that video? I'm gonna break my wife's hip.
Yeah. Yeah. See, the esports gamers aren't having sex, not out of choice though. That's just. That's
because they're in their mum's basements.
Get ready for the esport haters.
I'm sorry,
With a can of Monster.
It's just a joke.
They're gonna hack you.
It's just a joke. It's not hate. We can have fun. Let's not be so sensitive.
We said it last time. We got shitloads of hate, so just bring it on.
Bring it on. Actually, we love your hate comments. You bring it on. Right?
Be grammatically correct.
Yeah, exactly. You
Actually,
sensitive
please
souls.
don't, 'cause I get to read them out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We'll bring them out. No, right? Like, I'm sorry. You can't put it on
What
the
are you
level.
trying to say? You're trying to say it's at a lower level then?
Well, it's not even in the same conversation. They shouldn't be put in the same conversation. Like, yeah, you're trying to. Oh, yeah, we're legitimate. You should be talking about us on TalkSport and that. No, they shouldn't be talking about you on TalkSport. They want. It's esports, sport, analog sport, digital sport.
Well,
they're different fucking things.
Look. This is. Look, I'm all for gaming. Yeah, I love gaming. You know. We done podcasts about me
we done an e-sport, didn't we? That was a competitive. That was esports.
There you go.
You give us the money.
Wait,
no, you went back on it, so I'll roll your money. Right, so, but no, look, I love gaming. I love it to bits. Yeah, like we done a podcast. I was in a gaming guild and all that type of stuff.
He was a bloody 5-star general of a gaming guild.
He could have been winning £1 million.
Listen. 53 kills, 0 deaths, and all that type of stuff. Like I was hitting all these targets, but I'm not here to say, look, I'm fucking brilliant. What I'm saying is to put it on the same level. It's not. You can't do that.
It's not.
You can't do that. And as you said, you can't quantify it in hours. You can't say that many hours spent there, that many hours spent there. It's equal. It's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly, and that's the thing. Like, it's not. I don't know why you're trying to force it. Don't try and force it. Like, if e-gaming, esports or whatever is doing as well as it's doing and making money and all that, then be happy. Stop trying to shoehorn it and get some sort of credibility and acceptance.
I mean, look, they've got their own platform to do that. I mean, they have their cups and championships and all this type of stuff. You've seen it online. Like we've all seen it. They've got their own tournaments where there's prizes. And then you go through and you eliminate teams, and eventually you get to the top like this 15-year-old kid from Essex. You know, you've got your own. Stop trying to put yourself on that same level. You can't. You're not.
Yeah.
You know, you've got your own platform to reach. You know, your own masses.
I as well. It's and this isn't why I'm saying what I'm saying, but on a separate note, esports doesn't really. I don't connect with it. I'm an avid gamer, right? I love gaming and I love sports, right? But there's something about esports. And when you're watching a sport, you're watching the person actually do that. You're watching the footballer kick the ball. You see that. So where you're watching esports, you're not really like they're controlling. They're doing the controls, and then something is happening on the screen. So you're just seeing the game play.
I know they show you the person's face while they're gaming, and like you know they got a camera on their hands as well, so you can like see them doing all that.
But yeah. But you know, like if
Button
you
bashing.
but like so say in football, say if someone does like an overhead scissor kick volley, you can see they've done an overhead scissor kick volley and it's super impressive. But say on Fortnite they've done like a quick kill or something, you can't tell by what they're. Oh, look at slow mo. Like that.
360 no scope, bitch.
It's sort of a disconnect because it's like the same, like it almost looks like you're just watching the trailer of the game, you know, and they're showing, you know, when you see the developers like go, right, here's gonna do a new game, and they've made the game, so they're shit hot and they're going, yeah, like all the, it just there hasn't got that connection like you get with real sport. If you watch boxing and someone throws a mean right hook, you're seeing that.
You see it in slow mo.
Yeah, you see it. Whereas like esports, it's this digital thing that's sort of disconnected. It's just I've played so many games that it just looks like a game being played. Do you know what I mean?
I agree with you. Yeah.
Like it's not as.
It should just be its own thing.
Yeah, just
It is its own thing.
Yeah.
You know, stop trying to
Yeah.
merge.
But people were throwing all of these sports up: golf, snooker, darts. Like there are tiers to, and I'm not saying that darts players are athletes. I mean, darts has come a long way from where it used to be. It used to be more of a pub, and this people are starting to defend darts. And I was having this big debate about darts. I'm not here to defend darts for fuck's sake, but I am saying that if you were to put esports, darts is above it. Even if it's marginal, it's above it.
So you're saying esports is at the bottom?
Well, if you wanted to put it,
if you wanted to put it into the same category,
bottom
if you
in
wanted
terms
to
of commitment,
put it against the same, you know, the same measuring stick, then it would be at the bottom.
And this is the thing, what I said as well. It's the sport as esports. You can do it in your bedroom. You can't be a good footballer in your bedroom. You can't be a good golfer in your bedroom.
In the back garden, footballer.
What do you think you can become Ronaldo?
You do free
What,
kicks.
you think you
David
can-
Beckham did it.
What? And he
trained
so
it
what?
When he was 6.
So wait a minute. Did he train from his back garden and go straight into the first team at Manchester United
No,
from his back
obviously
garden?
not.
Well, no, he didn't, did he? Like,
Well, I'm saying he trained a lot of hours in his back
he'd have
garden.
gone to the park.
To
I'm
do
saying
free
he had
kicks.
to leave his bed. Did he have to leave his bedroom?
Well, obviously he did, yeah.
Did he have to train hours and hours doing all of these different drills really hard in rain or snow or any weather, mud, everything? Like you can't sit there and try and say it's on the same level. You can't, and that's the thing. People try and
So what people were agreeing with Spencer?
yeah, like people. Well, I just put that statement out. People don't even they come at you and put out. In my opinion, I said I just disagree that it's on the same level. People come at you like, how can you say that? There's this, there's that. Like, just come.
What were they saying?
They-
That was the.
What?
That was.
What was their argument?
Yeah, what was
No, their argument was that they put a lot of time in it to get good at the game, and it's hard work. And they've got. Some people were saying like they've got to be at the really good. They've got to go to the gym sometimes to be. It's like no, like you know they've got to play because they've got to play 8 hours a day. It's like no, what they're trying to say is like in some were trying to say it's more than football. Like I'm sorry, you just can't. You can pluck any sport you like out.
Hot dog eating contest.
Hot dog eating contest. Yeah, that's a taxing on your body. Like you have to eat. I mean, that's bad. It's bad for you. You're eating stuff that's bad for you. That's having an adverse effect on your health.
Yeah.
You put
There's actual people out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
That does it as eating.
Yeah, you're damaging your health. So even that takes a lot more commitment than esports.